have the stage presence, which is her basic skill. Casting an ability grants a node to nearby allies for 5 seconds. For each node, Seraphine next attack gains 0.3 attack range and deals additional 4 magic damage, which means every third basic ability cast will echo, casting it again. So we have our first skills, which is the high note, deals 55 magic damage in target area, increased by 0 to 50% with the enemy's missing health, which means reaches maximum damage when the target is below 25% health. And here we have the second skill, which is very useful in team fight, which is a surround sound. Shields all nearby ally champions for 60 damage for 2.5 seconds and grant them 20% movement speed for 2.5 seconds. If Seraphine is already shielded, nearby allies are healed for 5% of their missing health, increased by 50% for each ally. And then we have another useful for team fight, the third skill, which is a bead trap. Deal 16 magic damage to enemies and slow them by 99% for 1 second. If the enemy is already slowed, they are rooted instead. If they are rooted, they are stunned. So very useful in using these skills. Be aware that you need to be support in the team. So we have the Encore, which is our fourth skills. Deals 150 magic damage to enemies and charms and slow them by 40% for 1 second. Spell extends when it touches for an ally or enemy champion. So it's up to you, make your own combination how to use these skills, how do you execute during team fight. So Seraphine is a very easy champion to use, so usually maximize her skill set and her combination so you can win over during team fights and during solo laning. So very important you know how to use her skills and execute them wisely. So those were the skill set for Seraphine, the Starry-Eyed Songstress. So I will discuss now the items, runes, and spells I'm using. I'm using the Ultimate Mage category. I know there are 3 other options you can use. The Ultimate Mage, Mage Enchanter, and Default. It's depending upon your gameplay style. So the 6 items available. The first item I'm using is the Luden's Echo, plus 80 ability power, plus 300 max mana, plus 10% cooldown reduction, which means it gives 100 bonus magic damage up to 3 nearby enemies. So very useful in solo laning or solo fight. And the second item I'm using is the Awakened Soul Stealer, plus 65 ability power, plus 200 max mana, plus 20% cooldown reduction. So it is a soul charge. It can stack up to 5 and 50% capping during the ultimate by 3% cooldown. And then we have the third item, which is Ionian Proto Belt, plus 40 movement speed, plus 10% cooldown. So you know these skills here are not passive. Unlike other game, the speed is not passive, so you have to buy items for speed if you want to escape or increase your movement speed during team fight. So my fourth item is very useful also, which is the Rabadon's Death Cap, plus 130 ability power. So the ability power increased by 40% during overkill. And we have the fifth item is the Morenomicon, plus 300 maximum health, plus 70 ability power. So it has magic damage, applies grievous wounds to enemy for 3 seconds. And the last item is the Void Staff, plus 70 ability power, so 40% magic penetration. So this is my core items. For the runes, it depends upon how you use this. So we have the Electrocute, which is a burst damage, so hitting champion with 3 separate attacks of ability in 3 seconds. So damage 30 to 184. That's very nice, 40% bonus. Cooldown is 25 seconds. And the brutal is we have the gain 70 AD and 2% armor penetration, plus 14 AP and 2% magic penetration. This is also adaptive. And fourth one is a regeneration, restore HP and mana. So every 3 seconds regenerate 2% missing health or mana based on whichever is lower. So we have the Mana Flow Band, hitting an enemy champion with ability or empowered attack permanently increases your maximum mana by 30 to 300 mana. So we have the Ignite, target enemy champion dealing 60 true damage. This is for the spells I'm using. So for 5 seconds, inflicting them with grievous wounds. And then also for the spells, we use the Flash, teleport a short distance forward or towards the aim direction if you want to escape during team fight or if you're being chased by enemies. So those were the items, runes, and spells I'm using for Seraphine, the Starry-Eyed Songstress.